A pregnant woman was stopped on the street by a gang of thugs. The ringleader kept harassing her with crude remarks. Enraged, the woman slapped him across the face. The thug didn't hesitate to punch her back. The woman was knocked to the ground, but they still weren't done with her. They targeted her because she had married a black police officer. In their twisted minds, she had betrayed her own race. To drive their point home, the leader kicked her in the stomach before they drove off. Little did these thugs know their nightmare was about to begin. At the hospital, her husband Nick rushed to his wife's side as soon as he got word. His wife told him that her attackers were all white men with shaved heads and tattoos, and that they probably knew Nick personally. Based on her description, Nick immediately knew who the suspects were. He had recently pulled over some white guys during a traffic stop, and these thugs were among them. That's probably why they took their anger out on his wife. Nick was absolutely furious. The doctor said his wife had suffered severe internal injuries and they couldn't save the baby. Nick wanted to tear those bastards apart with his bare hands. Fortunately, it didn't take long for the police to arrest all of them. Even behind bars, these thugs remained cocky and defiant. Nick couldn't let this slide. He was a man and a husband first. To get revenge for his wife, he returned to the station alone after his colleagues had gone home. He placed some tools on the desk and opened one of the cell doors. He challenged the two thugs inside, telling them that if they could beat him, they could walk out that door. The thugs thought he had a death wish. But his determination to avenge his wife drove Nick into a frenzy.
He's going down!
After kicking one thug unconscious, he slowly walked to another cell. This one housed the thug who had actually hit his wife. Nick wasn't going to let him off easy by just knocking him out. He opened the cell door. The thug tried to fight back, but he was nowhere near Nick's size or strength. Realizing he was outmatched, he lunged for a gun on the desk. Nick quickly tackled him to the ground. He was sick of this animal. One punch from Nick caused internal bleeding, but Nick still wasn't satisfied. Thinking about what his wife had endured, he raised his fists and kept pummeling the thug. He was a cop. He knew exactly what consequences his actions would bring, but he'd rather give up his badge than fail to be a real man who stands up for his family.